Leigh Sugar's New Village Press title is That's a Pretty Thing to Call It, Prose and Poetry by Artists Teaching in Carceral Institutions, of which she's the editor. And Aviva Romani asks, how do you negotiate disappointment?
I wasn't sure what kind of disappointment this was referring to. I was like personal, professional, creative, existential, or like, related to the book. And the book is a collection of writing by artists who've taught in carceral settings or mostly prisons, but I wanted to use an expansive term. So I don't know quite how to answer. I'll answer in the broadest way possible, which is a few things. I mean, the process of the anthology took about 10 years. And in that time, I learned a lot about expectations and failure in terms of creative projects, and just the timeline is long, which is also applied to sort of the vision of abolition that at least I have and many of the contributors to the book share. And also a big something that really affected my worldview, including ideas of disappointment, regardless of personal or like related to the project that we're talking about, is that over those 10 years, in the course of the 10 years since I started and then the book published, I became disabled and chronically ill. And my body taught me like what I can and cannot do. So I, in some ways, tempered my like youth and my ignorant whiteness that was telling me that like I was so important that I was the only one that could kind of do this kind of work, right? Which just isn't true at all. Do this kind of work, meaning create this book, that this, the time is now, everyone must do everything now, et cetera, et cetera. So I think just providing a longer view of the process that I was endeavoring, and this hope for abolition that it is so far beyond my small whatever I inhabit. So I guess like navigating disappointment by like not making plans for success in the first place, which not in a give up way, but in a sort of like I had to learn very quickly that like making long-term plans just didn't align with the reality of the world that we're living in, and that I can teach and learn how to respond to what comes up versus react, but beyond that, I don't have much control over anything. So that's the best I can do.